Again.
Just checking my eyes.
Inside of your eyes. When it all... Hi, I'm Robert Welsh.
And I'm James Welsh.
And this is your weekly reminder, we are not the same person.
Were we ever the same person?
Maybe.
We'll find out today. Just pretends to draw them in.
Okay, I'll do this.
Yeah. Thumbnail.
I can't...
No, I forgot.
Yeah, I
I
that's
forgot.
it.
No, it's not it.
That's it. Your eyes turn like
Let's move on.
inside
Let's
out.
move.
Okay,
Moving
move
on.
No, move on. Okay. So today, what is it we are doing?
Now. No, let's start again. Let's start again.
Start again. Welcome to the
Hang
channel.
on. No, not from that bit. Just
Oh.
from like. So the music's just happened, and now you're saying.
Okay. And today we're
Can you just have a clean start?
Yeah. Okay,
Because you're. Can you give yourself a minute?
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Why
and
don't you
count
do
to
it?
two?
Okay, one and
two. You keep going like this, like
What,
yeah.
look
Let's
at my
start
watch?
again. And today, what does this one smell like?
Nothing.
Bright and Eurodyne. Yeah, it smells like shubut. Yeah, it does.
It's like lemon.
Yeah, lemon shubut. Yeah, that's like. Ooh, I don't understand it.
Okay.
Did we actually just have to take a minute for you to put lip gloss on?
Pass me tissue.
Let me wear some of that.
I'll fold this and keep it for later.
Let me put some on my finger.
Okay. Okay, 51. So today we are going to be looking at very, very recent pictures of ourselves.
Yeah, we're known for wearing nice things. We're known for our style as fashion bloggers.
Yeah, we're almost like that girl from Selling Sunset.
What one?
The one who wears Christine, because she wears so many clothes.
All the time. Always wearing clothes.
When people look at you, they think, clothes.
Yeah, they're like, where did he get that black t-shirt
What's
from?
next? What colour will he wear next?
Listen, I think we are today...
I don't know what we're doing. So, actually, before ages ago maybe now, we transformed ourselves into little emo usses from historically referenced pictures of us. Archive pictures. So today we're going to be looking at reactionary video, transformative video of pictures of us and our style throughout the ages.
Yes, we are going to be rating and judging our outfits from when we were a little seed up until I don't know when. No, not that far back. Teenagers. Okay, just teenage years.
And early 20s.
Okay, so we're going to be looking at pictures of ourselves from early teen. No, fuck's sake. Hang on.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No, I don't know.
No, it was.
It wasn't that good. Okay,
I wouldn't say it was the best.
Okay.
I go nod, so it's
Yeah.
like we're carrying on.
Carrying on. So today, to kind of sum everything up, we're going to be rating pictures of our outfits from when we were teenagers to around about the early 20s, which, let's be honest, you're still pretty much a teenager.
Yeah.
I mean, not technically, but pretty much.
So we haven't seen, well, obviously we've seen these pictures in our lifetime, but we don't know which ones we're looking at. Ashton has gathered some. Our brother Marcus has gathered some. Marcus, I don't know.
Just
Just
whatever you
something,
want.
yeah.
Look, it's your
So,
free time to put whatever
we
you
would have
want.
been, Ashton, how old were we in the beginning of the 2000s? 18? No.
Why are you saying is it 2000?
Well, wait, we were teenagers
It's
in
just
the early
teenagers.
2000s. That's when we were teenagers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be early 2000s.
Oh.
It'll be like 90s.
90s,
Well,
early 2000s.
Yeah, we early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking at that time and seeing what happened. It's going to be fucking horrible.
I'm scared.
Because, I mean, let's be real, like early 90s, I think early 2000s, I think we look back at it now like, oh, it was such a time. But all I think about is like Disney famous kids and their style.
Yeah.
Was actually, we weren't quite we weren't quite there.
That wasn't quite what people wore.
No.
But also we had really shit hair, and I loved an olive turtleneck for some reason.
Oh, who doesn't love an olive
Oh, let's
turtleneck?
get into it because we've faffed through this whole
Okay.
introduction.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Okay, let's have a look at our first picture.
Okay.
I may refuse to include some if they're terrible.
Okay, this isn't bad. Okay, so first
I
of all,
see.
do you know who's who?
No.
One of us looks desperately sad, though.
Who's who?
Is
That's
that me?
you?
I think that's me.
Look at that haircut.
I think this is when Mum used to cut our hair.
Yeah.
and she literally did just put a bowl over our head, I'm pretty
Should
sure.
we react from the shoes up?
Yeah, let's go. Robert looks like he's wearing kickers. Are you wearing kickers?
They look like bowling shoes.
Yeah, which makes you think they're kickers. I'm pretty sure we both had a pair of
No,
kickers.
wait, I think they're meant to be smart. Look at the heel. There's a chunky heel, a chunky sole.
But the front and the
white
stitching
laces.
is very kickery to me, and I don't know what the fuck I'm wearing.
They look secondhand. Mum.
Kaggle trainers. I think I'm wearing
No.
there, and then we got classic Adidas stripes going on.
I got some kind of questionable fabric on my legs. Is that denim or...
So why are they so loose around the
They're
bottom?
really, really loose but shiny at the same time.
I mean, this isn't too bad. We look like a basic kid whose mum buys him a couple of things.
Wait, zoom into my neck. I'm wearing a silk
wearing a
dough
necklace,
choker.
silk dough choker.
That was a time.
Yeah, see, we used to have like colours growing up. Like mine was always green.
Yeah, mine
yours
was
was
red,
red,
but-
and Marcus's was blue.
But I stepped out the box and I'm wearing a bit of green.
it's kind
yeah.
of this is when he really started copying me.
But wait a minute, we wouldn't have chosen our own clothes at this time.
no, Mum would shop for us.
Yeah.
and we'd always shop from catalogues like La Redoute, Next,
Yeah,
like Grattan,
Index.
clothes shopping in the
Clothes
Index.
shopping in the Index.
I mean, not too bad, not wholly humiliating in any way. It looks it's like we're just wearing stuff.
I do have to say I really hate what the shoes.
I mean, nothing we're wearing goes together. Like they're three completely different outfits.
I would
but,
perhaps swap our shoes in this picture.
Robert, that's such a cool
Listen, we're no
idea.
fashion bloggers, but I would swap our shoes.
I mean, it's still mismatch either way, isn't it?
Yeah, and I wouldn't wear that hat.
No. Oh, I actually have. I used to be a personal shopper and stylist.
Yeah, you
so
did.
I do
Sorry.
have some
Oh, yeah.
kind of.
Oh, no, yeah. Maybe
I
you should-
forgot about
maybe
that
have some
part of my
input.
life. No, I don't want to do
Would you wear
that
this
anymore.
now?
Yeah, I love this so much.
I want this.
I need this. No, it's just very mismatchy, very typical of what a kid that age. Like, I forgive us because we're what?
This would have been the 90s. Like, how old do we look for? I don't know. How old? I don't know how to tell how old a child is.
No.
9?
Let's say 9. Forgiven because we're young.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. That haircut there. James, you actually look like an old woman in this if you zoom into your face.
Yeah, I look like a peachy old
Like, oh,
woman.
you had your hair done. You'd be like, yeah, I did it myself.
Thank you so much. I used to love that t-shirt.
I can't breathe.
I used to really love that t-shirt. Like, I wore that
Yeah, you
t-shirt all the
did,
time.
yeah.
And look, classic. This was early 2000s, right? So- Okay, no, hang on. Okay, so
Oh my god, look at my hairline.
Let's start from the hair because we used to have curtains,
Yes,
which
we
were
did for
which were
many
all the
years.
rage.
Yeah.
but this was probably when we first didn't have curtains. So for some reason, whoever cut our hair has cut it the same length everywhere. Look at your sides and look how my sides are like squashed down.
It's definitely not a skin fade.
No, listen. I don't hate it. Very basic. It's very basic boy of the early
Yeah, no,
2000s.
absolutely.
You've got what looks like your white denim on.
Oh my
with
god,
like
yeah, I
like
do.
graffiti prints were really big back then as
Imagine
well.
wearing white denim now.
I like other people wearing white
yeah,
denim,
but
just
I mean,
not
as
on
us,
me.
no,
and
absolutely
this would have been
not.
like a skinnier fit as well. I think a lot more people are wearing it like a bit baggier now.
There'll be Red Bull stains everywhere.
And piss. I love that pink, and I always used to wear it with like an acid wash denim, which was like really big back then. Our skin is so tanned.
how
there.
tanned we are. We
That's
must have
that. I think that's our
been-
real color.
Yeah.
But we just started wearing sunscreen and not going anywhere.
I think we must have just been on holiday, no?
Maybe. Our skin looks okay then. So this would have been up post acne.
No, look, zoom into zoom into our foreheads. Remember, it's not very good quality camera, but you can just see.
Maybe this was before.
Yeah. Look at that hair.
Listen, don't hate it. Very basic. Like, if you saw that around today, you wouldn't think that's weirdly out of. It's just like.
But I wish it'd be like your mother's dressing you.
I think we picked our own clothes here.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
We would go shopping to the Oracle.
We were to go shopping to the Oracle. Is that what you said?
No, did I say that? Oh,
This was before we knew you, so we wouldn't even gone shop. This would have been from catalogs.
Is it?
Yeah. This would have been from catalogs.
Go look at our noses.
Not bad. I'm fine with that.
Like if someone's like, James, you have to wear this for the rest of your life now. How would you feel?
Well, obviously not. No, I'm not. I could be like, fine, not bad. No, I'd rather not.
Yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that one. I'm
That's
scared.
fine.
I am a bit scared.
I feel like
now.
you and me was swapped between wearing graffiti print a lot. I remember trying to make
Yes.
it my thing once, and I owned too many graffiti things.
I used to wear a lot of like Targets.
Yeah, you used to like Target.
What was that brand?
Ben Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I had like Targets on me.
Okay, hang on. So this is when we just like moved house because that's the state of the living room that we moved into.
Right, yeah, that's
and this
how we
is our
left it.
curtains. So this would have been like early 2000s.
Yeah.
And this was when we were playing Tweedledee and Tweedledum in the school play.
Oh, so is this
that's
after
why
we just didn't wash our face?
Yeah, because we thought we were actors.
Wow, who was the makeup artist?
It was just a sponge. It's just a floating sponge. This is this is really early.
This
I'm wearing
is-
a vest and saggy like cargos.
Yeah,
What
this
are
is
they?
100%. Like, look at the baggy but also like shapely neckline on
Yeah.
my V-neck. I
Yeah.
don't mind that actually.
I'm like really trying to apologise for the wallpaper, but that sofa was ours. We moved in
it
with
was
that
the
sofa.
90s.
It was the 90s.
early
Yeah,
90s.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
I don't say early 90s.
It wasn't early 90s 'cause we
but
were
the
babies.
sofa was probably from the early 90s.
Yeah.
It looks like when you go to any hotel, you're like, oh, this hotel wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And that's the sofa they
Yeah.
have.
Well, American hotels.
Yeah.
'Cause English hotels just have like school chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate this because it's very of the time. I fucking hate it, and the fact that I have tan lines at that age is kind of embarrassing. I was always really chubby, wasn't I?
Yeah, you have, yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Wait, zoom into your trousers at the bottom. What's that?
Smeg. Oh, G-Tech? No, what
No,
was
that
it?
was a Baby G.
High Tech.
High Tech. Wow.
High Tech was like a brand that did like all the like parachute pants and like proper like early 2000s.
Yeah.
I loved the group called Steps, and I always used to try and dress like them. So the men would always wear like
James,
vests
you look
and-
exactly like a member here.
I look all of Steps. All of them.
You look like a specialist.
I'm still not massively embarrassed.
No, I'm okay because I think they're quite suited to the time so far.
That's both me.
Look how skinny you are. Why are you in a haunted fucking house?
Right, so the first one, I don't know what I'm doing with my face, but the first one was when we went to Wales.
Yeah.
And this used to be my favourite hat because it was
As a
reversible.
bucket hat. Yeah.
And I'd only wear like navy and cream.
Yeah.
Listen, back then I wasn't. I'm still not
I mean-
stylish, but back then I wasn't either.
I mean, that outfit is, I feel like for the time is fine. I'm not embarrassed for you at all.
No, I'm
And you know
actually
what?
okay.
The colour on your t-shirt and your trousers match your reversible hat. You can be stylish.
Thank you so
And in an old
much.
brick room where apparently the floor is made out of dirt.
Well, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a ghost or anything. This was a pub in Wales when we first put your feet out. Okay, the second picture of me, I look like I'm being told why. Okay, so here's the thing back then, right? When you were kids, right, there wasn't like selfies. There wasn't like this was all taken on an instant camera. Like people didn't know how to pose, whereas I feel like you're born knowing how to pose for a picture nowadays.
yeah, and you know,
like all this
suddenly
kind of stuff.
we would have had to taken that and then wait for it to develop.
Yeah, so your parents would have put you somewhere, be like, smile, and you wouldn't really know what
You'd
to
be
do.
like-
So you'd be like, or you'd just be like,
Yeah.
do like you
Or
wouldn't like pose anyway, you wouldn't know your angles,
Yeah.
any of that kind of shit. So for some reason, I'm here looking like
Isn't
I
it
just
weird? Back then, unless you were looking in the mirror, you would have never seen yourself as you were taking a picture. You would have always just have been like, and you can be like,
Yeah.
flip the screen or like show us.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
at one point they bought in disposable cameras of like a tiny square mirror on the front. Do you remember?
Did
They had like
they?
these little ones, and you'd be like, but it'd be
But
terrible.
warped,
and
yeah.
warped, yeah. You'd be like, again, I'm not massively embarrassed. That's a really basic outfit. that
you know
see
what the
anyone
thing
now.
is? It's just t-shirt and trousers.
It's
a lot
just
of these
shit.
outfits. Just shit. Whereas I feel like maybe when we get into our later years, we're a little bit more experimental.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on? I feel like they're
They're pajamas, yeah.
Oh, pajamas.
We got our feet out though. Is that a temporary tattoo on your arm?
Yeah, of course. I'm wearing a sleeveless and a temporary tattoo. That was a place in Wales as well.
Yeah, these are pajamas. So that was an actual pajama set from Woolworths.
Right.
So I'm not bothered.
So that doesn't count.
This was Wales. This was the same holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a story about this.
Listen, we've always been snobs. That's just going into the story.
What's happening?
I think we're bored as fuck. It
Yeah.
clearly
So
looks
this
like-
would have been like mine and Robert's first time getting a suit, like
Yeah.
a real suit, and we wanted like a new suit. It would have been our
Tuxedo.
first tuxedo, whatever. It would have been our first real thing, and we were like, "Mum, please buy us a new suit, tuxedo, whatever." She's like, "Yeah, fine, I will." And she came back. We came back from school and we had these suits, and we tried them on. They fit perfectly.
We're like, wow, our first ever
suits. Then Mum told us they were second hand, and we were really upset.
Yeah.
but they were probably still the best fitting suit
were,
I've ever
yeah,
worn
they were
to
great.
date.
Yeah.
like they fit really, really
Yeah.
well.
This must be from when we found. It looks like we've been drinking a lot, but we haven't. 'Cause
I
we
think
were-
I've had a smell.
You've
of
had a smell of
ice.
ice.
This is when I first started having a mohawk.
Oh yeah. Oh my
So
God,
then
look
it
at
gradually gets to
that.
me shaving the sides off. See, this is the thing. Like, people always like when we like talk about our nose filler and stuff, how like, oh no, your noses are fine. But these are the images back then. Like when you look at yourself, you're like, oh my God, my nose is too big for my face, kind of thing.
Look at my hairline. I can't believe it. It full on goes from here to here.
Remember when we had hairline?
I prefer mine now though. My forehead's a bit small in that.
Okay, the next.
So this is when like emo was just becoming a thing.
Yeah, so like
Here we
seeing
are
kids are just
at
becoming a thing.
Stonehenge, one of the most disappointing
Don't do
natural attractions made by aliens I've ever been to.
Yeah, you can just Google it and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
It's-
you
it's-
can't
it's-
even get close to them.
Google
at that
it,
time.
stand outside in the rain,
Yeah.
and you're there.
You're there.
Like it's literally because you can get as
Yeah.
close as you could a Google picture.
So we were.
and again, it's
That's
very
inside.
average.
It's very average. There was like at this time the striped polo shirt was like becoming very emo-y scene.
Yeah, everyone
and same
had
with these
one.
jeans. These jeans were obviously like down to like our toes and ripping out the bottom.
a
and
little
drenched.
bit bootleg cuts.
I
that were slightly
remember.
flared. Yeah.
I remember this outfit.
Me
your
too.
one.
I wore that all the time.
I actually think that t-shirt I'm wearing
all the
was
fucking
yours.
time. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was yours. I had a red and black one.
Hmm.
Again, not embarrassed about this whatsoever.
This was a time where I would never take a serious picture either.
No, we would refuse. Yeah.
Absolutely, because we were
This is when,
teenagers.
though, we would take a disposable camera everywhere. And digital cameras had just become like a thing you can carry around.
Yeah.
So, like, we'd always have like a digital camera on us and they sound like yogurt pots. They'd be like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use. And, like, you'd have to wait for your friends to, like, email them or get them printed off and they'd send it to you.
Exactly.
Still, nothing was ever instant.
Yeah.
But not too embarrassed. This was very,
No,
very
I'm
average.
fine with that one. Wait, that's my
Wait.
Mac uniform.
Yeah, this isn't even. So this is Ashton's dad's house. So this would just be something we were
This
lounging
is like
around.
I must have
in.
finished work
Yeah.
or going to work.
I would never usually just wear a vest, but this is obviously like
This is when
evening relaxing
we would wear our
time.
hair down instead of like 12.
Yeah, instead of in a bun.
But that is a very difficult upkeep.
Yeah, and we used to get acne from it.
Oh, I'm wearing a cardigan. This is where cardigans were a thing.
When
Everyone was
did you
wearing
work at
cardigans.
Mac? Why would you be working for Mac and in Ashton's kitchen?
Well, I would get the train from work every day, yeah. Do you not remember? I didn't live there when I first started working there.
Yeah, these are just
Okay,
like this
okay.
is like I'd wear a vest at home now.
Now we're getting into a like we're different stage.
right. So this was going to see the Cesar sisters.
Oh,
And-
it was?
Yeah, and I dyed my hair ginger for some reason.
Yeah, I like that colour.
I don't mind that
I actually quite
colour.
like. Why are we looking at a map? Like we can ever read a map.
Why were we? Didn't we get the train
What's
to
that?
London?
That's like-
We drove.
Did we?
You drove.
Who
Your mum
drove at that time?
Oh.
Oh, okay. I mean, this is kind of very typical of what we'd. I went through a stage of always wearing suits.
Yeah,
and
you
like
did.
blazers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like not just for.
And I was waiting forever for a chance to wear that neck sheath. And what perfect timing for a concert.
And it was never seen again. We used to spend hours on our hair.
yeah,
like
look at
before.
that point
The,
at the end of
the
my
very
quiff.
tip of it.
Yeah.
We would like swap hairstyles. We would cycle
Yeah.
through these two.
Yeah.
But we would like, before we went out anywhere, we would spend hours getting ready. wouldn't
Yeah,
we?
literally
we'd,
hours and
We'd
hours
have to
and
like
hours.
all go in different rooms and
Yeah.
do our hair. And there'd always be a panic at the end of who hadn't had their finished doing their hair. And one of us would get annoyed because it wasn't going to plan.
Look, I
and-
hadn't shaved. Look at my beard's coming
Oh,
through.
yeah. Oh my God, look at the nose.
Yeah, look how look at it. Look at
Yeah.
it. Side by side.
Look crazy. I'm not embarrassed about these so far.
You know what? I could take away the neck scarf and I would be all right.
Well, yeah, because it'd just be what? What are these?
These are from Tom's.
Who's who?
I'm the one in the grey, you're the one in the waistcoat.
Oh my god, I hate everything I've got on here.
God, we're obviously mannequins.
This is
So
like-
back then, right, I feel like everyone did photography.
Yeah.
And everyone tried to do like these crazy photo shoots.
Yeah.
So that's a shirt I'd always wear all the time.
Look at those like
This is
winkle
when
picker
so
shoes.
this is when skinny jeans first came
Yes.
in. They were called drain pipes.
Yeah, and everyone used to take
Everyone's
a piss
wearing
out
them,
of people
yeah.
wearing them.
I'm gonna get this is just really typical of like emo kind of scene
Yeah.
kid in indie.
Yeah.
Like all the bands you listen to are like indie bands from MySpace.
Yeah,
Like,
and their album covers would look as poor as the quality of these pictures.
these are my mannequin hands.
Pretend you're a mannequin. Oh, and
They didn't have brown mannequins.
an
back
orange
then.
belt. Oh my god, these were I had those see-through like plastic belts, and I had an orange one, a black one.
They
and,
were so
like
good.
a neon belt.
So like a huge part of like the scene, indie kid scene, was like see-through plastic for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
And you'd wear like plastic shit all the
I
time.
fucking love that belt. I don't know what's
And
going on with that
Vans.
waistcoat.
All
Where do you
right.
get all those
I'm
Vans
still
from?
not too embarrassed. Like it's just very typical of like
Yeah.
like nostalgic.
Oh my god, why are we all wearing like exactly the same fucking thing?
I know.
Are we at a zoo? Zoom into your sunglasses. There was a stage where everyone wore these massive bulky plastic sunglasses,
Yeah,
and they were like
clear
pink or
ones.
green or some bright color that didn't go with anything you were wearing. I don't know. Actually,
I swear we used to like just share sunglasses all the time,
Yeah.
like all of us.
And this is when I started to wear loads of yellow because you can see a t-shirt underneath my brown stripy t-shirt, and look at the jeans as well.
That was like my favorite stripy polo neck. Oh, is your one brown and yellow?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just very typical. We all look very.
and look at the hair.
basic.
Look at my fringe. Look at that spiky fringe.
You got mini fringe.
yeah.
Yeah. I think these are the same jeans I wore for like 5 years, and in
Yeah.
the picture we saw of us at Stonehenge.
Never washed them once.
No, you didn't need to wash
You didn't
plastic
need to wash
denim
jeans
back
back-
then.
And Marcus looks like he's on the verge of like slightly edgy.
This would have been the
Look at my hair. What have I just done? Just left it. I was like, yeah, this is fine.
I'm on holiday, I'm gonna leave it. So wearing like big baggy clothes was like kind of the
even
thing
are
to
we?
do
What
back
even are
then.
we in?
For some reason Mum and Dad won't take a picture of us in a cave shack. I don't know. Marcus looks like a bit chavvy, doesn't he?
He looks like a chav for sure. Like he's wearing an Umbro. Is that?
I mean,
Umbro?
what can you? Is that Le Coq Sportif that I'm wearing? Yeah. What can you say when we look so incredibly basic? Like, what is there to
There's
comment
nothing.
on?
I know. It's like look at my neck and my hair, and that's it, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? We don't look very happy wherever we are.
No.
That's that place where they have all the old houses, and you sit in like a medieval house.
Yeah. I think it was.
Fashion in the medieval times. Two worlds colliding. So these are horrific secondhand
suits. Oh my god, we look like so skinny. This is when Marcus went through a stage of bleaching his hair with anything he could.
Yeah, he did.
God, we look so miserable.
God, we look really Mexican.
Nothing looks right.
Yeah, this is like something's wrong.
Look, here you can really see the difference in our face shapes.
Yeah,
You've got like a longer face and mine's like
I've
a little
always
bit
had
more.
a longer face. Yeah,
I'm like this.
I'm like this.
Do you like
This was probably one of those incidences where I thought it was Marilyn Monroe. No, this is probably one of those instances where Mum and Dad have been taking pictures for ages and like, come on,
Yeah,
Smile.
get one of you smiling, and we're like, no.
Also, what's that line along the bottom of the picture?
Oh, it's Christmas! Oh, this was the stage where everyone had a statue of Buddha in their living room without actually knowing what
for
it
no
was.
reason.
There's some really problematic like trends like feng shui, like,
Yeah.
and everyone was like pretending they knew what it was, and like
Everyone had like
coins.
dream catchers.
Yeah,
Awful.
yin yang everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, I'm actually not
Fashion icons,
embarrassed.
maybe.
Maybe we were right all along.
I mean, to be fair, like looking back at those, I wouldn't go back in time at any point and be like, you have to not wear this because it was off the time.
It was
and
of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it of now time? No.
Do I
Oh,
know why
well,
it took us so long to get ready? No.
No, I don't. Well, to be fair, I just put some stuff in my hair and sweep it back now. Whereas back then, I'd be like that bit of hair needs to go here, and that bit should be here, and
Yeah.
we were like, pardon me. Listen, I thought that was gonna be awful,
I thought it was going to be terrible.
but think back, how we really worn that was really bad. That we'd
I
be
mean-
like, no, we wore some shit, but like looking back, there was nothing embarrassing, really.
I think maybe as it gets later, maybe we did some
You know
more
what? I did used to wear
embarrassing
puffer jackets with like nothing underneath and a choker,
things. What?
like sleeveless bomber jackets.
Oh, I think a puffer
No,
jacket.
like
What
they
the
call it, gilets and like curtains and flares.
Yeah, that's not how you wear one of those.
Like in your 20s, like that's.
Oh yeah.
That's when we started wearing waistcoats and shiny shoes.
Going to the concert. Listen, fine.
Fine.
But do you know what? Why don't you show us some of your cringe outfit posts in our Instagram at Welsh
Over on our
Twins,
website.
over on our website, over on our MySpace at Welsh Twins. Or you can watch some skincare content. James _. Oh, we're finishing it now.
Yeah, no, please.
James _ Welsh on Instagram.
And for more makeup content, you can follow me on YouTube, or Robert WLSH on Instagram, or Robert Welsh MEA on TikTok.
Well, there we go. Is our podcast back up yet?
No.
We will be having a pod. It's coming back.
And we're recording it right now.
There's just audio recordings of our videos.
Yeah. Bye. Bye.